Hello guys, this is Seychelle and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I would like to talk about the visa bulletin or when your priority date will be current. I have been seeing a lot of posts and questions from the US visa applicant groups in Facebook, and they are asking why are they receiving this welcome letter, and then when they log into CEAC or SEAC, they cannot pay their fees or they cannot do something about that, or they are seeing this summary information. Well guys, if you are interested to know more about it, please continue to watch this video. Okay guys, so before we move on to that, let us first know some important terms that we need to know about immigration. Okay, number one is priority date. Okay, this is the date that the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, or the USCIS, received your I-130 petition. Okay, think of this date as your place in the green card line. You can find your priority date on the I-797 form mailed by the USCIS approving your I-130 petition. Okay, our next word is current. Okay, in the context of the visa bulletin, current means no backlog and no wait time for a green card. Okay, a particular priority date becomes current once it reaches the front of the line and a green card is already available, or an entire preference category can be current if there's no backlog and no wait time within that category. Okay, chargeability area. This is the green card applicant's country of birth. Remember the country cap. Your own green card will be charged toward the annual quota of green cards available to citizens of your country of birth. Okay. Your immediate relative is your spouse, parent, or the child under age 21 of a U.S. citizen. Okay, cutoff date. The dates you see on the visa bulletin tables are called the cutoff date. Think of this date as the front of the green card line. Okay, green card applicants with priority dates prior to the cutoff date can submit their green card applications. Green card applicants with priority date after the cutoff date have to keep waiting. Okay, so let us now see an example of a visa bulletin. Let us now see how are we going to read the visa bulletin. Okay, the caps on the family-based green cards are broken down into 4 primary preference categories. Okay, so as you can see on the visa bulletin, you're going to see the F1, F2, F2A, F2B, F3, and F4. So we are going to focus first on the family category, since most of you in the Facebook page are all most of you are of the family categories. Okay, so F1 is the unmarried adults age 21 and over who are children of US citizen. The cap for this category is 23,400 green cards per year. Okay, F2, or the second preference, are the spouses and unmarried children of green card holders. Okay, your F2 is divided into 2. F2A, spouses and unmarried minor children under age 21 of green card holders. And F2B, unmarried adult children age 21 and over of green card holders. Okay, F3, or the third preference, married children of US citizens regardless of age. And then the F4 are the brothers and sisters of the US citizen. Okay, so those are your 4 kinds of categories, visa categories. Okay, so how are we now going to read our priority dates, or how are we going to know if our priority dates are already current? Okay, as you can see, there are two charts of the visa bulletin. For the section A is the final action dates, and the section B is the dates of filing. So section A, the final action dates charts show which priority dates have reached the front line. These green cards applications are ready for approval right now. Okay, so when you see your priority date is on the final or on or before the final action date, that means there is already an immigrant visa available for you. Okay, so when you go and check on the visa bulletin and you see that, oh, my current date has already passed that date that is on the dates for the final action date on the visa bulletin, that means that there is already an immigrant visa that is available for you. Okay, so for example, you have not done anything for your application yet, and then when you checked on the visa bulletin, you see that your your priority date is already past the final action dates available on the visa bulletin. That means you can go ahead and rush and apply for the visa, okay, because you only have 1 year for you to be able to process that visa in the visa consular office. Well, anyway, if you already received a welcome letter, then you can go ahead and check on your account. But for example, you have not received any welcome letter from the NVC, and you see that your priority date is already in the final action dates or the chart 1 of the visa bulletin, then you can go ahead and contact NVC and check for the status of your application, because you might miss it. It might have already passed 1 year and you have not done anything about it yet, and your visa will be processing will be lost. Okay, so the next chart is the dates for filing chart. Okay, so the dates for filing chart shows which green card applicants who are living outside the United States should go ahead and submit their application with the National Visa Center, even though a green card is not just ready yet. Okay, the cutoff dates in the dates for filing chart are slightly later, 1 to 10 months than those in the final action dates chart, which allows the green card applicants to file their applications that much sooner. Okay, the dates for filing chart is primarily directed at people who will be applying for a green card from outside the United States, but the USCIS publishes a page called When to File Your Adjustment of Status Application every month that indicates whether green card applicants living in the United States can submit their green cards application based on the visa bulletin's dates for filing, or whether they need to wait to meet the dates in the final action dates chart. So this will answer our question, why are we receiving a summary information, just like what I've told you, what I showed you earlier, is because your priority dates is already current at the dates for filing chart. Okay, if you're going to check on your priority date, it will be appearing prior to the dates for filing chart. Okay, it means that NVC allows you to prepare all your documents, because in 1 to 10 months your immigration visa or your green card will already be current in the final action dates. Okay, so for example, your your priority date is April 2002. Okay, so when you check on the visa bulletin, you can see that on the section B or the chart B of the visa bulletin, it shows, for example, you're from the Philippines, you check on, for example, your category is F4, and then you check on the visa bulletin and you see that your priority date is already current. Okay, in the section B, it means that you are already ready to you should be ready to prepare all the documents for your immigration. Okay, because you are going to submit all the documents for the application, for your application as for an immigrant visa. Okay, but when you check on the section A, or the final action dates, you're going to see that it is less than 1 to 10 months prior to your priority date. So in section A, or in the chart 1, your priority date is not current yet. Okay, but when you see that your priority date is already current in section A, it means that there is already an immigrant visa that is available for you. Okay, so when you've already submitted all the documents into the National Visa Center, and they already tag it as documentarily qualified, then if you are if your priority date is current in section A, then there should be an interview date that is available for you, because there is already an immigrant visa that is already available just for you on that date. So for those of you guys who are still thinking, why did you receive a welcome letter and when you log into SEAC you cannot do anything about it? That means that your priority date is just current on section B. Okay, so NVC would just like you to prepare for all the documents that they need before you submit it to the SEAC when your priority date becomes current in section A. Okay, so that's simple, guys. If you have some question, just feel free to ask. You can just comment down below, or you can also message me on Facebook. I will be posting these videos on Facebook so that you guys can go ahead and check it out. Okay, but before you go ahead and check me out on Facebook, please subscribe at my channel here at YouTube. I just become, so into immigration, and I've been researching a lot regarding this immigration thing, so that I can help you out, guys, about your problems with it. Okay, thank you so much. This is Says again. I hope you had a great night. Bye.